So, hi everybody. In this case, I'm gonna be talking about my class that was time management. So, um, what I learned this quarter, well, I learned a lot of things, right? But what I consider important was the techniques to organize your time. It's because, well, I have a kind of lab where I repair iPhones, and it's a little bit, well, if you don't know about the topic, I mean about organization, that it's a little bit difficult to receive the cell phone and then take the data of the client and then put it in a place with a date when you have to deliver it. I mean, that is the organization that I have right now. But before I took this class, I didn't have any idea about how to organize my workshop, my lab. So right now it's easier for me because I have a place where I put cell phones that I have to deliver right today, because I can repair them right now because I don't need any piece extra. Then if I have any piece to repair it, I put them in another container. It means I have uh, to buy the piece by internet or buy it online, and then I have to wait until it comes to my house. So iPhones that are in this other container, I put a date, and then it's according to the date that PC is coming to my house. So mm that way I choose the iPhone that I have to deliver right now or today. Uh, that's just an example, but I really learned a lot of things. For example, I'm a cyclist, or I like cyclism, and then I have to wake up early to go and train, and then come, take a shower, and then have a breakfast, and then start repairing iPhones. So that's the organization that I didn't have before, because I sometimes when trying, sometimes reparations and that, and then I didn't get money. I didn't repair a lot of iPhones because I didn't have enough time. But it doesn't mean I didn't have enough time. It was because I hadn't organized my time properly, or haven't managed it properly. But right now I can do a lot of things during the day, uh, and that's the advantage of knowing how to manage your time. So, um, well, I just said a phrase. I can do a lot of things during the day. I think that's what companies want, because you know, the more you produce pieces in a company, the more money you get, right? So, well, the boss or the owner of the company gets. But the boss of a company has to have the ability of organize the time of the workers, because it is not as easy as tell them, hey, work and finish a lot of pieces today to earn a lot of money. Works are gonna say, okay, but give us an agenda, give us a schedule, and that. So that's the task, or that's the duty that boss have to do. And then it's important because, as simple as time is money. So the better you organize it, the more money you get. Then it doesn't affect just the time. I mean, if you have a good time organization, your psychology, or your thinking your thinking stage, it's gonna improve as well because you're gonna feel better if you know you're being efficient. Mm, in the other hand, if you're not working, if you're working a lot, but the production is not getting so fast that fast, you get like stressed and you say, well, workers are not gonna be feeling good. So that's why it's important to manage the time properly, not only because of the money and the production, but also because of the mentality of the mind of the workers is gonna be better, and they are going to be working better and feel good and happier. Um, well, it sounds like I'm putting time management class in the how to say, in the highest level, but it is like that. It's because time is an aspect of the life that you have to manage really well. So wasting time before I had this class, I wasted time a lot because I didn't focus in the activity I was doing. For example, I was fixing a phone, and then a friend called, "Hey, let's get trained. Let's go to the mountain and cycle, or well, and ride the bicycle." And I said, "Ah, okay, let's go." But it is not like that. If you're doing something, you have to focus on that. Then all of your energy and your ideas are going to focus on that, and you can solve it. You can solve that problem in which you are focused in that moment. So I mean, distractions. That was the word I was looking for. I used to Before I used to have a lot of distractions, and that's bad because you don't focus on the activity you're doing at that time. So now that I have on a schedule or an agenda, I have the time to go training and training. Well, no, it is not gym, it is cycling, but this is the picture that uh, represents the training. So I have a time to go training. I have a time to take a shower. I have a time to school. I have a time to make homeworks, and I have another time to repair iPhones and cell phones. So if something goes bad, I fastly notice it, because I have a vision of all, because I have an organization. So wasting distractions made me waste time before, because I didn't have an organization. So right now, see, if someone calls me, "Hey, let's go train," and I say, "Oh, I cannot because I'm fixing an iPhone." If I get stressed fixing an iPhone, I need a distraction. So that's part of the time management, because distractions are not always bad. Distractions are good when you have where to play them. So the topic that I like the most is the same topic that I liked the least. Uh, the topic that I was talking about, efficiency, effectiveness, and to be efficient, and that they are four words that are almost a similar pronunciation, and almost the same meaning. But if you really learn how to play them in your life, it's so useful. I mean, for example, those words talk about if you're doing something, do it correctly, because you don't get anything if you're doing, for example, let's say I have a lot of screwdrivers here. As you can see, they have different purpose. So this is kind of an X, but I can use this as well. But it's not gonna work as fast as this. So this is what I learned in the class. Something else is that I'm using this. This is a soldering machine, so I'm using this all the day to connect components and that. So I have to have it right here where I can take it easily. So for example, I have I have some batteries for iPhones, but I don't use them all the day, so I can have them in a right here. I mean, I don't know how to say cajon in English. I can have them in a container because I don't need them uh, all the day. So things that you are using all the day, you have to have it right here in your table. But pieces that you don't use very often, you don't need to have them right here because are going to use an space that you can use with things that you really have to have here. So that's what I learned in that class. In that has been working really well for me and my small business. So uh, I don't know the correct word, but I have to say thanks, not just to the teacher, but also to the class in general, because it has helped me a lot. Because right now I can organize and manage my time properly. Not only my time, also the things. I mean, it's a general context that helps you. And as I tell you, the tools you use the lot, you use the most, you have to have it right here. Then if you don't use something, you have to have them in the containers, and that helps you to work fastly and to waste less time. So I think that's it. That class helped me a lot. That's okay. That's something that I liked.